I'm sure some of you all remember Andre Schurrle. He was an old German player and a World Cup winner, and I just found his story after retirement really interesting, so I just wanted to talk about it. So he's played with some pretty big clubs. He started in the Bundesliga, and then he got that big move to Chelsea. And things went okay for him at Chelsea. He couldn't really nail down a starting spot, but he was a really good impact sub for both Chelsea and Germany. And in the summer of 2014, after he won the World Cup with Germany, at some point while he was with the German national team, he got really sick because he got salmonella from a piece of chicken that he ate, I guess, and he lost a bunch of weight and he couldn't get back to 100%. Because recently he just won the World Cup, he had a pretty high price tag, and Chelsea decided to sell him to Wolfsburg for around 30 million. And he said around this time in his career, he started to fall out of love with the game. He felt a lot of pressure because it was a high price tag, and he just felt like there was a lot of expectations from him now. He said playing felt more like a chore and a job that he had to do now. Then after a few years at Wolfsburg, he decided to join Borussia Dortmund with Mario Götze. And it also helped because Thomas Tuchel was the coach of Borussia Dortmund at the time, and he had previously coached Mainz, which is where Andre Schurrle began his career. He never really worked out at Dortmund, so he went out on loans to Fulham and Spartak Moscow, and then eventually he retired when I think he was 31 years old. After retirement, some players become show hosts or become coaches, but Andre Schurrle did not do that. Now he's partaking in the Wim Hof method, which I've seen some YouTube videos on. I think it's just like extreme challenges to test your body. He said he climbed up the Snieżka Mountains, which are in the Czech Republic, at about 1,600 meters above sea level, and he did it in just his shorts. He said in the last minutes I couldn't feel anything and I had to find something deep inside me to keep going, an experience I will never forget. Negative 19 degrees, 100-kilometer wind in our faces, heavy snow and rain. What I learned, my body and I are stronger than I thought. If I put my mind and soul into it, I can do it all. A really interesting way to spend your retirement. I also saw somewhere that him and Mario Götze were investing together in a pizza franchise. And I also saw that they were investing with one of the members of the Black Eyed Peas, which is a music group, but I'm not for sure if that's true. Obviously, he had a really interesting career. He ended up winning the World Cup, so that's obviously a huge success anyways. He's climbing up mountains in the snow with just his shorts, so I think it's a really interesting way to spend his retirement.